it's great to have Sue Radd back on the set. Sue, thanks so much for making time to be with us.
Pleasure.
Now, you brought us a whole bunch of different olive oils.
I did.
What's the deal with olive oil?
Olive oil is fabulous because it can help reduce your risk of breast cancer, colorectal cancer, dementia, and even help with blood sugar control. But the first interest in olive oil probably came around the 1960s when Dr. Ansel Keys did a very interesting study called the 7-Country Study. And in that study, he showed that men living on the island Crete in Greece, whose diets were 40% fat, 40% of calories from fat, had about 1/40th of the risk of heart disease as compared to men living in Finland who also had high-fat diets. And they had a lower risk than even Japanese men who had low-fat diets.
Wow.
So there's been tremendous interest in olive oil and lots of research done on the product.
Well, now you've brought a whole bunch of different olive oils. And I noticed there are different colours, different locations that come from.
Lots for you to taste and choose from. So let's start with the very weak-looking ones on that side there, the pale-looking ones. And they are sold, James, under the label of light or extra light. Tell us what you can taste there. Can you taste anything in specific, or does it just taste like vegetable oil? Yeah. And that's because light olive oil is just a highly processed, highly refined olive oil, which means it's been stripped of all its antioxidants. It's no lower in fat, no lower in calories, and in my opinion, basically a waste of money. You might as well not buy it.
So the light stuff, really...
Forget it. Get into the hardcore stuff, which is extra virgin. Lots of good extra virgin Australian olive oil, so you're going to taste that one next. And you see the colour is darker. The darker, the more intense the colour, the stronger the flavour, the more antioxidants you have. Extra virgin olive oil is not processed at a high heat. It's usually not heated. It's full of these antioxidants which give you the lovely flavour, aroma.
It does. It's much more sort of flavour and very tasty.
Here's one that I brought just a couple of months ago from Sicily when I was over there. This is a beautiful olive oil from Mandranova Estate. This is a extra virgin olive oil that's been tested, and it has very high levels of antioxidants. You'll see the colour's much deeper.
Check
and
that
have
out.
a good...
It's like a green colour.
Yeah, imbibe that, James. Tell us how the back of your throat feels when you let that trickle down. Can you sense any... Is there any sensation you can feel?
Oh, it's kind of like almost like a peppery burning.
Like a peppery, and that's exactly right. One of the key things that they're studying at the moment is called oleopurin. This is a very important antioxidant which has also anti-inflammatory properties, and they're very interested in it because a paper that was published in one of the most prestigious scientific journals in the world showed that in about 3 tablespoons of olive oil, that's extra virgin with oleopurin, you get the equivalent of, say, 10% of the adult dose for pain relief if you're taking something called ibuprofen.
So
like aspirin.
Yeah, 3 tablespoons. It's like
10% of the dose for pain relief.
For ibuprofen. Interesting. So like aspirin, but we recommend aspirin for a reduction in heart disease,
That's right. Heart disease, colorectal cancer, lots of things because of its anti-inflammatory properties. And so aspirin is given at a lower dose than a pain relief dose. And of course, so if you consume olive oil, extra virgin olive oil regularly in your diet, you're actually helping to medicate your diet in a most delicious way to help keep those diseases at bay.
Well, thanks so much, Sue. And finally, some really great news, because I love olive oil, and this one is much tastier. And it's good for us.
Absolutely.
It's great news.
Enjoy it.
Thanks so much. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this short break.